Welcome, everyone. We're in Milwaukee, the home of the Bucks, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Look at Philadelphia.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Now here's Embiid. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. And the rejection by Giannis. Pass to Middleton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And it's blocked. Antetokounmpo with the ball. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Boy, I like it. Quick, aggressive move by Maxey.
Pass to Middleton. Screen by Giannis. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
Well, I tell you what, Middleton really does a nice job at being able to score through contact. Sometimes he gets hammered, and he still gets it up and down.
Second team foul. At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Middleton. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Azubuike. And there's the drive. Rebound Andre Drummond. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 5. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard, I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. There will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Bucks. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another miss by Maxey.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Right side, Russell. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Middleton. Rebound, Andre Drummond. The 76ers trailed by 7. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's George. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Middleton outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside, Gordon. Outside, Maxey. They set the pick. Driving the lane. Great tee that time from Giannis.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Giannis dunks it down.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
And they pick up 2.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Bucks leading by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Looking around. Pass to Portis. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now, here's Lowry. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
Here's Clarkson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jackson, and it's good for 2.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Bucks on defense. They lead by 7.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
Clock at 4.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
Yeah, they're having a hard time getting the ball in the basket, and as a result, falling behind here.
Now here's Wright. Still without a basket. Pass to Clarkson. Now Portis. Defended by Drummond. The second chance effort. With the clock winding down. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect for the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Now here is Hachimura. Still yet to score. Clock is at 3. Here's Portis. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Outside, Maxey. Banked in off the glass. Maxey's got 8 points.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Yeah, from the first time I saw Gordon play, this guy has always been in attack mode, which makes it a tough cover for the defense.
On the wing, Jackson.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Second personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with this free throw percentage up over 80.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And he's good on the second.
A most valuable role player on this team. Portis' ability to stretch the floor with his shooting, huge.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside, George with 1 on the clock. No good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Milwaukee on top, up 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26. A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
McCain. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. McCain's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia. Outside, Russell. Reeves, left side. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
When Reeves can get the ball inside, he's a pretty reliable scorer.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And the Bucks making a change here. He hits the second from the line. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Here's Russell after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Middleton outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 5 to shoot. The layup missed. The 76ers trail. Here's George. And he goes right over to D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Now, here is Russell. He has yet to score. Reeves can't hit. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Here's McCain. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Pass to Azubuike. Giannis outside. Three-pointer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Inside. Here's Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Now George, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. Kept alive. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive boards. You've got to box that guy out.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Milwaukee has possession. 7-point differential. Middleton up top. To halt the run. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Slippery play by Middleton. Comes off the pick and goes on the offensive.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 8. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Middleton outside. Over George. Middleton can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Embiid. And he goes big with the dunk right over Rui Hachimura.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Okay, time for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Bucks. He said he just got the wind knocked out of him. It took him some time to get his breath back, but it's nothing serious.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff. Runs can't get past that second round barrier though, Kevin, but as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So he gets them both. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Drills it from outside.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 8. Pass to Hachimura. Down low. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Bucks trail by 4. Outside Portis. Sinks the three-pointer. Portis has got 6.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
In the corner, Drummond with it. Here's Gordon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Now here's Jackson. Right outside. Clock at 6. And a wide open look for Portis. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Maxey with it. Now right defender. A nice shot by McCain.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Hayes. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Portis with it. Here's Hayes. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
"12 seconds left in the first half of the game. Maxey on the wing. Can't hit from in close.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The 76ers leading by 6. Pass to Embiid. The 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Russell. Reeves left side. Giannis outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Azubuike. Shoots over Embiid. Azubuike, no good. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special talent in Embiid.
And here's Middleton after Paul George getting his 3 to go. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Pass to McCain. Philadelphia moving the ball around. George looking around. And he uses the glass on the layup. George has got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
Really difficult to contain Paul George in these pick and roll sets because of his speed. I mean, that's one element that gives him a great advantage. He's really good at making decisions in tight spaces and in these pick and roll situations.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Now, here's George. He's got 9. Oh, good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Azubuike. He's looking for Giannis and finds him.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. Outside, Maxey lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Bucks.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Giannis is double. Outside, Russell. Front past the arc. It's good from long range. Now just a 4-point 76ers lead.
Whoa, watch out now. And D'Angelo from deep. That's the parking lot range we've heard about for this young man.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Timeout. With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Bucks trailed by 6. Reeves outside. Hit the crossover. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
and they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's Giannis. After the Sixers pick up 2. Paul George with the steal. Here's Maxey. Goes back up. A shot missing. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Paul George with the steal. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him.
And great hustle from Maxey in the open court, getting there on the fast break.
Bucks trail by 12. Pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Giannis. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
76ers ball.
And the 76ers making a change here. How the 76ers with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. From deep, George bangs home the trifecta. George has got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Portis the screen. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
George. Pass to Yabusele. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of volume.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Jackson. Portis with it. Lets it go from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. pass to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And yes, it's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now Portis. Six to shoot. Fades back. Off the left rim and out.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to right. And here is Portis. He has 6. And the layup's good off the glass. Portis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's just a case of pure strength and effort by Bobby Portis.
Hey, turn around.
Outside, George. Outside, Gordon. To the paint. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Yabusele. A new 14 for the 76ers. Another shot. And it's right, sending it back.
Boy, he's got such length at 6'5" in the backcourt. Perhaps surprised the shooter there and came up with the block.
Substitution, number 20, Jared.
There's 25 seconds left in the 3rd. Just 3 to shoot. Down low. Portis gets a hand on it.
Bucks ball.
Bucks trail by 20. Back to right. Ripped away. He's off on that one. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. 76ers lead by 20. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here is Russell. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Now here's Middleton. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's McCain. Inside. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers leading by 20. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Embiid inside. And Embiid throws it down.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Pass to Reeves. Embiid with the steal. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Embiid with it. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. And that's now 20 points for Joel Embiid. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Reeves right side. And again, the Bucks miss. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Now Azubuike. Kick out to Giannis. Clock at 6. And Giannis throws it down.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Here's Maxey. And he stays with it. Embiid, no good. And so it's Milwaukee now. Giannis with it. Now defended by Embiid. Giannis right side. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Azubuike. Shoots over Embiid. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Azubuike with the ball. Fires the three. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Maxey. Got it. Good job in the low post. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Middleton outside. This one for 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. So both teams making some changes here. The 76ers leading by 22. Pass to Embiid. Oubre on the wing. Here's Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. From deep, George tries again. Embiid misses the baby hook. And Milwaukee has possession. Russell left side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Fernando. Now here's Giannis. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And here's George. Driving inside. And it's George finishing it off.
One of the great athletes in the league, and there are a bunch of them, but he's at the top of the list. Ferocity on that throwdown from Paul George.
Now, here is Russell. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
The 76ers leading by 20. And George now top of the key. That doesn't go either for George.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Giannis outside. That one falls. Giannis has got 12 points here in the second half.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Embiid the screen. Here's Maxey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Willing to sacrifice himself for the play. Maxey takes the foul and keeps going.
Free throw good, Maxey. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
The 76ers making a change here. Bucks trailed by 20. Knocked loose and stolen by Maxey. Pass to McCain. Fires the three. And it's Russell with the rebound. Antetokounmpo up top. Out to Russell. Back to Giannis. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to McCain. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Reeves in the corner. As Azubuike trying to break free. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Number 9, Bobby Portis.
The 76ers leading by 19. Now Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Portis.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the 76ers.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Joel Embiid.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Portis for 3. Out to Russell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Philadelphia ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's George on the wing. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg...